Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, we are looking at one of the latest releases, probably the newest release from the brewery. This is the 2013 batch of White Oak, a very interesting beer coming in 11.5%. This one is 50% blonde barley wine aged in bourbon barrels and 50% of the brewery's Mischief, which is a Belgian pale ale. They blend them together and they get White Oak. This beer was started to be released in 2009 and they've released it every year since. This is the newest batch of it. This beer actually is the base for the brewery's white chocolate. So if you've heard of that one, this is the base beer for it. So let me get this one into a glass so that you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the brewery's White Oak. All right, guys, the aroma on the White Oak. Oh, wow. Big vanilla coconut from the bourbon barrel. Lemon zest, a sugary kind of bready sweetness, a touch of like a crackery finish. A little bit of hoppiness, a little bit of caramel in there. Just a freaking beer like you've never smelled before. Awesome stuff. All right, guys, so the taste on the White Oak. Cheers. Oh, wow. Right at the front of the tongue, big vanilla, coconut, toasted coconut from the barrel, a little bit of oakiness. Middle of the mouth, you get a lot of that wheat body from the Mischief. It's a light, bready, crackery type of Belgian sweetness. Coats the mouth. Definitely getting more of that coconut vanilla. It's actually making my mouth water. A little bit of lemon peel, maybe a little bit of an orange zest type of citrus finish on this one. The aftertaste, definitely sweet, more of that oaky, vanilla, toasted coconut type of barrel character. Definitely getting the bourbon. 11.5, you feel the heat, a little bit of alcohol in the actual taste helps to kind of move the flavors along, but man, this is an interesting, almost refreshing beer at almost 12%. Just really, really interesting stuff. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the White Oak from the brewery, available now pretty much nationwide. Guys, getting a B+ on this one. This beer is unlike anything you've ever had, and I can almost guarantee you that. Number one, it's a blonde barley wine, which not too many are produced. Number two, it's barrel aged. Number three, it's blended with a Belgian pale ale that has a lot of wheat in it. So this beer has so much going for it, and you can really taste that. Your palate just doesn't know what to do with this beer, so it's one of those beers you want to get a couple bottles of, cellar a few, let the taste kind of develop. You know, as you're drinking it, just sip it, let it sit over an hour or so, let it warm up, you know, drink it cold, let it warm up. Whatever you have to do, there's just so many flavors in here that it's just hard to kind of interpret. And that's really the best thing I can say about this thing. It's also the worst thing I can say about it. It's a little bit disjointed at points, but ultimately it comes back to that bourbon barrel that really just kind of hits home with me, and that blonde barley wine just really does awesome stuff blended in with the Mischief, and it just works. It just works on so many levels. It's a great beer. It's a super complex beer. It's unlike any other beer you're gonna have. I can almost guarantee you that. So getting a B+ from me, definitely a challenging beer, and one I say is worth seeking out. So with that said, remember folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.